Hey guys, welcome back to TheStruggleville YouTube channel. For this video, we finally have it, the Home Depot Black Friday ad for 2025. This is 20 big pages that we're going to go through. Not all of them are tools. We're going to focus primarily on the tools, go through, pick out some of the ones that I like best, ones that I think are worth your time. Some of the deals have already started, so I will use YouTube shopping links if I find things that are already at that sale price and you can get them early, because why should we wait? It starts on Thanksgiving Day. It'll be the 27th, and that is for online only. The store is closed on Thanksgiving Day. But then in store on the 28th, it opens at 6 a.m., and you can start going in store to get these deals. So first up, we have the Ryobi cordless drill. It's $34.88. Now, it's a 3/8 inch drill, not a ½ inch, and you're only getting a 1.5 amp hour battery with that. It's only $34.88. How much can you really expect? It gets you into the lineup. Maybe a good gift idea to get someone into a cordless tool, but small battery 3/8 drill. I do like the combination wrench set here, $29.88. The Husky. It's a 32 piece. You're getting both SAE and metric full set there. This Milwaukee deal is actually really good too because you're getting two 6 amp hour batteries there. Those are newer brushless tools, the impact driver and the drill, obviously. So two 6 amp hour batteries with two tools is going to be $149. Now, $99 on the two 4 amp hour DeWalt batteries. It's okay deal. It's not great. I'm kind of surprised it makes the front page because it's not that great. But keep in mind, there is a deal now where $199 you get these two batteries, but then you also get to choose a bare tool to go with it. So it is twice the price, but then you also get to choose what tool you want, and I actually like that deal a little bit better than this one. Do like the ladder though. These multi-position ladders are amazing for using it as an extension ladder. A-frame ladder is like it is here now. Put it on stairs or something, and it's over $100 off. So $129. That's an 18-footer Gorilla, good brand name. Holds up to 300 pounds, so no bears allowed, but it'll be good for humans of normal size. Couple of Christmas things here. We don't really need to pay too much attention, although I do like the Grinch. 1988 for the Grinch. 1998. Big Grinch fan. Couple more of the tools here. So the Milwaukee 6 amp hour at $49. Generally, we look for $10 per amp hour, a little less on the 12-volt stuff, but $49 definitely fits the mold if you need a 6 amp hour battery, although I would look for a free tool promotion or free battery promotion to get my batteries that way. Right here in the middle, we have the Milwaukee M18 170-watt compact inverter with a 3 amp hour battery. It's $99. Well, the 3 amp hour battery doesn't have a ton of value. It's over $30, $40, something like that. The inverter would then be the rest of it, but there's a lot of generic or brand compatible inverters that we have posted on Amazon, posted on my website, TheStruggleville.net. So I kind of like the brand compatible ones because they are much cheaper, like $20 instead of paying $99. By the way, this is just, well, it's the second Black Friday ad we're going through. We also did do the Harbor Freight ad, so I'll try and remember to put a pinned comment to the Harbor Freight ad if you haven't seen it. But I got a couple other Black Friday ads I recently got my hands on, so we're going to be loading them up quick. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like if you like the Black Friday ads and all these amazing deals. Bluetooth speaker, 3 amp hour kit, $149. Not a huge fan. The reciprocating saw here at $149 with a 3 amp hour battery. It's getting a little bit better. It is a fuel tool. It's kind of an OG tool. It's been around for a long time, but it's a good one. People are generally happy with it. But all these looking like they're coming with their 3 amp hour batteries. This case back in the day used to be cheaper, but at $12.88 I would still buy it. I really like them. You got the clear top. It locks. It's got buckles on the front here and on the sides. You can stack them with other ones. And all these little bins pull out. Makes it really nice and easy, modular kind of. So the 10 compartment at $12.88 I would get. $99 on the Atomic 20-volt brushless ½ inch drill driver coming with a 2 amp hour battery. It's really good for a brushless tool. Keep in mind, Lowe's also has a DeWalt kit that for members is $99. This says exclusive, so maybe the Lowe's one is a different model number. I don't remember the exact model, but they had either a drill or impact driver or both for $99 members full kit if you're interested in that. $99 on the 6 amp hour battery. That's one of the newer 2-stage chargers. You can tell just by the shape of it. So this is a newer kit, 6 amp hour. It's okay. I would look for a free tool promotion instead. $100 off on this Atomic 2 tool kit, 2 amp hour battery. Got the impact driver and drill on that one. Couple of Ryobis here. 1988 on the 4-volt screwdriver kit. It's a 9-piece kit, getting all those little bits. Little baby circular saw. I actually really like these circular saws. I poo-pooed them when they first came out, but they impressed me. I like them. And only $49.88. Look, you're getting a full kit. I wish it was bigger than a 2 amp hour battery. I'm not a huge fan of that. But a good price point for a full kit there. And same thing for the reciprocating saw sitting right next to it. 2 amp hour battery, but a good price at a full kit. $99 over here for the stick vacuum, and that is a tool only deal. It seems a little overpriced for a vacuum. $99 and tool only. We could do better than that. I do really like this one. Probably something I should be picking up. 1988 for the 3-step compact step ladder. Another Gorilla brand item. Step ladders like this, little step stools, are always kind of more expensive than you would think. 1988's a real good deal. And then you got the 8-foot fiberglass ladder, the Werner, and it's half price down to just $99. Another 300-pound capacity. Got the battery daddies, about $5 off. This isn't actually an updated version. When these first came out, they didn't have this little taper there, and the handle was a little bit different. It's okay if you got a bunch of batteries. It does have the battery tester, which I really like. I actually kind of like that. A couple of Husky lights here. Now this, it looks like an under hood light, but it doesn't really call it that anywhere, so maybe it's not. Husky 2500 lumen rechargeable touchless LED light right there. These are going to be $24.88 each, or the tripod light. I really like the tripod light. Makes it real easy to direct it wherever you need it. Got some batteries over here. The heater, the little rechargeable heater guy, that's way overpriced. We have recently, just within the last couple of days, posted on my website, you can get a 2-pack for like $10. So this is twice the price, and they're calling it, a Black Friday sale price. No, you don't want to pay that much. Same thing for the heated throw blanket. I would post that on my home improvement page on the website. Probably wouldn't be on the home page, but we can do better than $29.88. That's not as egregious, but this one's twice as much as what we need to be paying for it. So Milwaukee deals, got your safety glasses at $20. This 2-piece bit set isn't too bad. $24.88 makes them $12 a piece. The picture kind of sucks, but they all look like drive bits. Those look like drill bits, actually, but a lot of drive bits in there. Then you got this drill bit set at $29.97, but I would not get the headlamp at $59.97. I know it's Milwaukee. Maybe some people want to stay brand loyal and they want a red strap on their head, but we can definitely... I can get you one that's just as bright for $10, so you don't got to worry about that. Same thing here. I mean, if you're fanboying over Milwaukee, maybe you want them, but $149 for Bluetooth earbuds, I mean, no, not going to do that. $279, you're only $20 off on the Brad Nailer. Who cares? This one's not too bad because you're getting a big boy battery, and that's the only reason. It's $299, which, it's still kind of expensive for this blower because also we can get that part of promotions and everything, get a little cheaper, but I like the 12 amp hour battery. You do generally want a kind of a big battery, although that 12 is going to add a lot of weight to that blower, but these kind of eat batteries, especially if you have a lot of leaves to blow, but that is a very high value battery, so I at least like that you're getting a good battery with it. Some more of these DeWalt bit sets at $9.97. You're saving $3 on the MaxFit Ultra 30-piece set over here to the left in your tough case, which again is lockable and stackable and all those things. So I do like the tough cases. Even if you got both of these, you could like take out this little rail here, take out this little rail, and swap them. So you got your drill bits with your drive bits all in one case. Makes it kind of handy. So again, $12.97 on those. Here is what is essentially the same as the deal we saw earlier with that drill, $99 full kit on the impact driver. The 1600 peak amp car jump starter, I believe we saw the same thing for like $109 on Amazon pretty recently. The DeWalt blower, similar to the Milwaukee there, but it's half the price and you're only getting a 5 instead of a 12, but the 5's pretty decent on a blower and a much better price point on it. $229 on the chainsaw. Love me some cordless chainsaws, but you got to be ready to eat through batteries. That 5 amp hour, it's nice, but it's not going to last super long on these chainsaws. They really suck down batteries. You got to come equipped. $100 off on the Brad Nailer there, $249, $329 on the Finish Nailer right over here. They're sale prices, but I don't know if I'd really say run out Black Friday type prices. I do like this a lot, and it goes on sale from time to time, so you don't need to get it right now. But $19.97, if you're in Ryobi's lineup, you can use it for inflating your car tires. You can inflate your balls, if you need some inflated balls. And $19.97, it's a real good price. If you're already in the lineup, just get it. half price about on the router bit set. You get all your basics out of the way. $99. Okay, it's like 30 bucks off. On the pole saw, I do like you get the extra extension though. My DeWalt did not have the extra extension. I think you can buy it separately. No, we're not going to do that. $159 down to $99 for the blower with the 4 amp hour kit, 4 amp hour battery with it. That's a full kit, but that is 40 volt. Just keep in mind that 40 volt a little different than the 18 volt. $169 down to $99. Rigid 16 gauge straight finish nailer. A lower price on that. Of course, you're going to need your air compressor on that one. You got the 2-tool kit. This is kind of a dark scan here. $199 down to $139 for the 2-tool kit. You're getting 2 batteries to go with it. Nice way to get yourself into Rigid's lineup there. The Makita fans have finally shown up to the chat here. $189 down to $149, but we didn't make much of a splash with our first Makita deal now, did we? $269 down to $179, $90 off on the 5 amp hour 2-pack. Not impressive either. I guess Makita didn't want to participate this year. $10 off on your close quarters tubing cutter set. I'm sure if you didn't care about Milwaukee, you could get a decent set cheaper than 50 bucks, but it is nice to have. When those are, you're between studs or something, you can't get your imp in there. Now, all of these are going to come with the newer Forge batteries. That's an 8 amp hour battery. And you see this one even says started on 11.3. So this has been available. And there's several of these that have been. They're not really exclusively Black Friday. Some are, some aren't. But any of these, you get these and you get the free 8 amp hour battery. So if you're already in the market, might as well. I like this $29.97 on the hole dozer kit. Never know when you might need to drill a big hole. Couple of socket sets here, both $99 a piece. You got 3/8 inch on the left, half inch 19 piece on the right. We can get cheaper if you don't care about Milwaukee. Their mechanic tools are always a little bit more expensive than what I think they're worth. But if you want to stick with Milwaukee, those are good prices for Milwaukee. Got this other tripod light over here at $49.88, a little more expensive than the one we saw previously. So if you're in the market for a tripod light, do a little comparison between the two and see which one is more lining up for what you need. A couple of smart devices. Now, this is a good time to mention I did create a web page for this ad here, and I want to show it to you. I'll have this link down below as well. So I took each one of these are all clickable so you can see the full size, but each one I broke out the brand name, the product, the price, and then an Amazon link to check on Amazon the closest related item. Now, Ryobi is not something that is officially sold by Amazon, so that wouldn't apply as much. But as we scroll down through here a little bit and get to the page that we just left off with some of this electronic type stuff, you can see that any of these, let's go to the next one. We're cheating a little bit. We have all the model numbers, and you can go like Google. Some of these are already, the Ring cameras and everything, on sale at these prices on Amazon, so you don't have to wait till Black Friday. So I included all those links for you, and hopefully that is helpful because this is 20 pages worth of tables. So the page we were just looking at with the Google products and the Ring products, we have some decent discounts, like almost $100 off there with the camera and floodlight combo, and I actually kind of like the light camera combo. If you're going to have electrical there anyways, for a light, you might as well throw a camera in there too. Hook it up to your Wi-Fi, and you can get notified anytime someone's out there creeping. Like the Google Nest thermostats, come in super handy, especially being able to change the temperature when you are away from home. It's kind of nice. Turn it down, and then when you're ready to come back about an hour beforehand, turn it back up. Heat that place up, sucker. I don't want to freeze to death. Got a bunch of the Ring stuff. You got the Ring doorbells and everything, very popular. Of course, if you don't want the brand name, there's plenty of knockoff Chinese ones on Amazon that you can get a little bit cheaper. Same deal with the Blinks. I actually really like the Fire Sticks, and this is another thing that Amazon already has on sale through that chart there. If you want to go back to the post on my website, you can find it there, but I really like these. Every TV I own either is a Fire TV, has the Fire operating system, so you can just load up all your apps, or I have one of these things plugged into it. As you might imagine by the post that we do every day, big Amazon guy. Prime member, credit card, the music thing. Lots of Amazon purchases. Works out well for me anyway. So we got a bunch of stocking stuffers here that you can just kind of glance through on your own. We don't need to really pick through anything explicitly, although I kind of like the little drone guy at $39.88. Prices on the drones have really dropped. Lots of appliances. If you're in the market, this is something really to pay attention to. It's perfect time of year. This and maybe Labor Day, two best times if you're looking at appliances. They do have this buy more, save more event for the appliances. It says when you buy 2 or more select kitchen appliances, $2.98 or more. Now this started on the 5th again, so it's already available if you want to check it out. Let's see what that is. Had to check. Thought maybe it was my security camera. Thought someone was creeping on me. It was not. No one's here. $500, $200, $500, or $1,000 if you're getting 2, 3, or 4 appliances. So big savings if you have a couple of things to pick up. And just lots and lots of appliances. Lots and lots and lots of appliances available. I like the side-by-side fridges the best. I got this fridge, has the freezer on the bottom and these half and half doors. I hate it. I hate it. Also, frozen pizzas don't fit in it. Super annoying that I can't fit a frozen pizza in there. I gotta like put it all angled and kind of bend it just a little bit. Really annoying. Don't like it. Really hate that fridge. Give me my old traditional fridge back. Freezer on top, fridge on bottom. Fits pizzas. Okay, now we got laundry, so I think this still counts as appliance. Does for me anyway. Let's see. Instantly save an extra $2.50 on select washer and dryer sets. Free delivery is actually kind of nice. I wonder if they haul away the old ones. That'd be nice too. So, this stuff doesn't really tickle my fancy, so we're just going to go on through the appliances here. A couple of furniture deals. I like this bed. Look at that bed. The car bed. Headlights turn on and off. See, now, I'd get one of those. I think they have an adult size one. Give me a queen size. I'll take it. Power lift reclining massage chair. That's kind of goofy looking. Stained glass sun catcher. Huh. It's like a whole little gaggle of birds. I'm trying to think, what is a group of birds called? Is it a gaggle? I don't think it's a gaggle. Could be a murder if it was a crows. That only applies to crows, though, right? It's a murder of crows. I don't think that applies to other birds. A murder of cardinals. Holiday decorations. You got your nutcrackers. Oh man, if you guys watched that Lowe's in-store shopping video that we did, and that Mickey didn't shut up for hours. People are complaining they had to listen to it for like 2 minutes on the video. Dude, I was in that store for hours and that thing was playing. I should be on suicide watch right now. Let's see, $15.98 for the extension cord, but it's a 16 gauge, so it's okay. Most people don't want the 16 gauge. Everyone complains about the 16 gauges. You can go up to 13 amps on that, though. Perfect for your holiday lights and your little animatronics and everything. Got some smart tech here, half price on the screw-in motion sensor light. I kind of like that, although we do get cheaper ones, like $10 on Amazon. A lot of this like techie stuff, you can just get cheaper on Amazon. You don't got to worry about it. Alright guys, that is it for the Home Depot Black Friday ad. I'll put the YouTube shopping links for anything that I see that I think is interesting and that is already at the Black Friday price. And then also again, I'll link down below or put a pinned comment or something to this page on my website if you want to go through all the little charts and stuff. You can get the Amazon comparables, but also just break out. Of course, you can use the find function on your browser, Control F, and then just like search Milwaukee or DeWalt and just search through and go through each of them and real quick see what the price is. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.